Sunday, everyone. RC77 Oracle coming to you. New setup. I am in the process of moving this upcoming week. So I am like taking down my desk. I'm putting away all my Oracle cards, tarot cards, etc. If you happen to be a Libra, I did start a new channel. It's called Libra and Friends with Rachel, where I'm using my card deck Everyday Witch by Deborah Blake. And I'm doing a weekly collective reading for Libras. And this week, we already had three cards flipped out. One is songs. I do apologize. So we have the music. Oops, it fell. Sorry. We have the music, the student, and we have the door. And so this week, collective wise, I know one of my strongest clairs is the hearing. Because the store to me is your spiritual gifts. So you're cracking the door on a new gift. So you're going to be a little student in training, which is going to be awesome. Where it's music, I feel it's towards your hearing. So my best recommendation this week is, especially where you have the student card, is do what works best for you. Go at it with childlike eyes. You know, one of the questions I got asked a few weeks ago, and it like really stumped me, it really did, was what spiritual gifts did I realize I had at what age? And how did I start developing them? And to be honest with you, when everything exploded in 2020 and pretty much all my clairs like really kicked in, like I had the taste, the smell, the hearing, the knowing, um, the touch, etc., the sight. um, I really couldn't tell you. And the funny thing is when I took my first spiritual development classes in October of 2023, it was just enhancing what I already had. Because being a little girl, I was already hearing spirits. I was already seeing spirits. I was feeling them. Um, I wasn't smelling. I wasn't tasting. But for the ones that do have clairs that have not come naturally to them, you do have to be the little student and figure out what works best for you on how to developing them. I know about 2 years back, um, my nephew was sitting on my patio with me and we were having coffee. And he's like, it's so peaceful, you can hear the birds. And I told him to close his eyes and I said, close your eyes and focus on any noises you hear within my house. And he's like, well, I hear your dryer going on and the dishwasher and stuff. I said, okay, now close your eyes and go forward. Tell me what you hear beyond the birds. And he's like, I hear airplanes in, you know, the distance, and I hear the traffic. And I was like, okay, push it further, etc. Just close your eyes and just listen. Um, so where, you know, I have the music, and when I'm basing it on sound. So if the hearing is not one of your strongest, find a teacher that resonates with you, or be the little student and research it on your own to figure out what works best with you on developing your hearing even more. And it's going to be hard and frustrating, but when you are cracking open spiritual gifts, it's not always easy either. Um, but I'm going to ask, I do have the Kyle Gray Angel deck out right there, but I'm going to ask if there's anything else that they can give us guidance wise this week when it comes to cracking open our gifts. And the card that we got was Strength and Guidance. And I look at that as you already know all the answers. They're inside you. So pull into your inner strength, and where it's the white swirlies, and you know, I look at that as your soul. You already know, and turn into your inner guidance on what direction you need to go into um, to help open up the clair of hearing. Um, but that is what I have for you this week. Have a fantastic week. I hope everybody's doing well. Spiritual chat for June might not happen. It might happen. I'm still working with individuals. It definitely won't be going live, but it will most likely be recorded. If not, I'll have a spiritual chat coming out in June, or I'm sorry, July. I do apologize. Um, but have a great weekend. And then if you know anybody that is working on opening up their clairs, and you feel this video would be useful or helpful for them, go ahead and share it. And then anybody else, like, share, subscribe that finds this video. But have a fantastic week.